Okay, so first point, because this is a 11-month program, there is no internship during the program. If you want to fetch one, it would be after the program, which is as good as a full-time job. So it is better that you pitch for a full-time job altogether than an internship. Out of the 82 students, on-campus placements would be for 20 students, max 20 students. The rest of the 62 students get their jobs through networking. That's why I laid a lot of emphasis on the networking component. I'm saying all these things because I myself have worked at the career center for a long time. Like I was associated with the career center since Jan of 2017 to August, September of 2017. I worked there for like 7-8 months. So I know all the processes in and out at U of M, how it happens, and I know the guys there. Full-time job is what you would pitch, and the best way and the only way to go for a full-time job is either on campus or through your networking options. Networking options would be something like LinkedIn, and then there would be something like a corporate reception set up by the school, or there would be certain other info sessions set up by school for companies that are planning to come to campus, or for the companies that are not planning to come to the campus. So those are your initial forums where you can talk and try to connect with people. In terms of average salaries, it varies a lot. There are a lot of anomalies. So this year, one of the students got an offer from Microsoft for 150K as base. That is exclusive of bonus and everything. So that was the compensation. But then on the other side, you will also have people who will have 65,000 as their salaries. So that's a very broad range. In fact, when I had got my first offer in December, it was for 120K as base. Plus, I mean, if I include that and include the bonus and all other components, it goes to 165K. It's a very broad band. You can fairly assume that the median salary at Carlson School would be around 85K. That's where we land up, and that's the number I think anybody or everybody should go ahead with. Everybody receives a full-time job. It's not that nobody receives, but that everybody is dependent on your networking capability. You cannot expect a job just sitting at home. That's my point, and you got to put in a lot of efforts. So there were like maybe one or two students that I would like to highlight here who were able to kind of, the ELP project that they worked for eventually converted to full time. But how that happened was like they worked in the ELP project for, let's say, Jan of 2015. They worked for another company after the program, and then after a year, the company realized benefits of the specific project that this student had done, and so they called up the student for an offer. So he changed the company back to the ELP project company after a year. So that's how the path was. Another thing that I would like to mention here is the type of titles that people get. So titles would vary everything from data scientist to BI analyst, senior BI analyst, senior analyst, data analyst, data science consultant. It could be anything, but be wary that in the field of data science in the US, titles are very, 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 very misleading. You got to go by a role description. So my point here is a data scientist could be somebody who is working on artificial intelligence, and at the same time, a data scientist could also be a guy who's writing SQL queries. So that's the broad spectrum there. I think that should be around 30 or 40%, not more than that. Within 3 months of graduation, it goes to 95%. And then the rest, I mean, because I'm saying the numbers for my batch, because what happened in my batch was the strength increased from 40 to 82 for my batch. That's why it went a little ahead. But given the previous year's programs, you will see 100% placement by within 90 days. So companies that came on campus and who wanted to recruit did definitely recruit guys, but that was a very small component. It could be around 15 to 20 people. The rest of them were through LinkedIn or Indeed that they applied through. And few of these other off-campus guys were through their specific own. It could be through their personal network also. Like one of the guys in my batch got into Microsoft because he knew somebody in Microsoft before. So it's personal network, LinkedIn, and on campus.